The John Madden Jr. Leadership Award recognizes a business sector individual who has made significant contributions to advancing the arts. And the finalists are Duke Hartman for his professional and philanthropic commitment to advance our creative economy and exposure to the arts.
We started High Noon 18 years ago. We started small with a couple shows on a couple networks, and over the years it just grew and grew and grew, and now we're producing hundreds of shows a year for 16, 17, 18 different networks. 7 years ago when I joined the Colorado Ballet Board is really where it all came together for me. It's a wonderful organization. The shows they produce are amazing. The dancers are phenomenal, the musicians are phenomenal, and it just speaks to my soul. Having a television production company, I've been able to help them with a lot of their commercials and videos over the years. Colorado Shakespeare Festival, we've made a long-term commitment to them, and now we've got a challenge grant out to replace the 157 lights in the outdoor Mary Ruppbaum Theater up there. We also support the Denver Film Society. Each year we support a program called the Young Filmmakers Workshop. We not only contribute money to that effort, but we also go in and do seminars. The other thing we often get approached about is auction items. We do VIP behind-the-scene set visits for folks and raise some terrific money for the organizations. At High Noon Entertainment, we employ several hundred creatives. I'm surrounded every day with creative people and their creative ideas. It's a great community here in Denver, very creative community. A first-class city has to have a professional ballet company. They have to have a symphony. They have to have an opera company. They have to have a first-class theater company to really get put on the map. And that's not going to happen just through government and just through ticket sales. It takes support of folks that have some passion to do that.
J. Landis Martin, for 3 decades of leadership in the visual and performing arts, elevating Denver and Colorado's reputation as a national cultural hub.
Denver is a wonderful community, and I've been lucky to be part of it. And my interest has been primarily in the visual arts and performing arts, and specifically with the Denver Art Museum, Clifford Still, and Central City Opera. Well, I've been fortunate to be working with the Denver Art Museum for almost 2 decades. We've kind of doubled our number of square feet. We've dramatically enhanced the quality and quantity of our collection. Our education program has gotten even stronger and had a greater impact on our community. Central City Opera here in Colorado, been part of for 3 decades. We've really specialized in doing some new works like Poet Lee By and Gabriel's Daughter. And these world premieres really helped put Colorado on the map. It was now nearly 15 years ago when I got involved with the idea of a Clifford Still Museum. Mayor Hickenlooper and others were very active in pursuing that collection. And ultimately, with the support of the Bonfils Stanton Foundation, which I chair and which embraced this project wholeheartedly, we were fortunate to bring it to Colorado. I've been chairman of the Bonfils Stanton Foundation for the past several years, maybe 8 or 9 years. What we're trying to do there is to really provide essential support to both established organizations and nurture upcoming both performing arts and visual arts organizations in Denver. I've long felt that the arts are very important to all people. Arts can elevate, can exhilarate, can develop the emotional well-being of people, and it's important that everyone have that opportunity as they live on this earth. And that's why I've emphasized and committed a lot of my life, and Sharon's committed a lot of her life to the arts in Colorado. I've tried to put a little bit of art in everybody's life every day.
Robert and Judi Newman, for their visionary leadership to advance access to the arts and vital arts education in Denver and nationally.
We always wanted to do something for the community as a give back. Our foundation is aimed at arts and education. We've provided facilities such as the Newman Center for the Performing Arts at DU and the Newman Center for Theater Education at the DCPA downtown.
With the DCPA, we've sponsored the Academy in the summertime, which is like a series of summer camps. About half the kids that are there are on scholarships, so they come largely from low-income families. At DU, The Newman Center there, we're home to 30 different community organizations. You will see community groups rehearsing there every single night of the week.
The Newman Center for Performing Arts at BU was just a natural. It's an absolutely fabulous building, and it provided DU putting their school for theater and for concerts and music back on the campus.
We're largely project-oriented in what we do. We kind of think of ourselves as coaches, as collaborators, as venture capitalists. Neither Judi or I are artists, and we don't really have an art background, but we were exposed to the arts as young people. We just think that every kid should have a nice, rounded arts education. There's two rather recent programs that we've sponsored that we're particularly proud of right now. The first is at the Denver Art Museum, the studio series there. And then a second thing is this one-act playwriting competition, which we just finished the first year of. We offered the students a chance to write their plays and submit them to a competition. And we get comments back from the students like, I never knew I could write. I didn't know anything about writing a play. You've opened up a whole new avenue for me to think.
When J.D. Edwards went public, and that became the source of our financial wealth, to thank the employees and everything, we sponsored for 2 years in a row a concert at Betcher Hall and invited everyone and their families and our friends. We have to grow audiences, and this is partially what we try to do, is expose people to encourage them to become audiences of the future.